Welcome, boys and girls, to a special episode of TNT's Off the Rail. I'm Bud, soon to be joined by a new addition to the show. We're going to be welcoming her, and she's going to be joining us live, helping us out today. We're looking at the live view here at the Black Rose Saloon in Princeton, Illinois. It's TNT's Off the Rail, doing a special episode from a little Young Guns tournament they got going on out here. They brought some they got a mix of some beginner kids and some kids you've seen before. So we're gonna kind of watch a little bit of the action, and we're gonna take some time today in between a few of the matches, and we're gonna talk to some of the kids. We're gonna try to talk to some of the parents, talk to them about being a junior in the sport, and how they got into it. How they get along with their tournaments and things like that. Kind of give you guys an idea of what it's like to be a junior in the sport, trying to come up, and what it's like being a parent of a junior in the sport, trying to help them realize their dreams. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe here on the YouTube channel. We are going to go ahead and try to do it both on the YouTube and Facebook channel. So if you're on the Facebook side, make sure you hit the like and follow. Follow is very important over on Facebook nowadays, if you haven't noticed. So make sure you have that like and follow, and turn on those live notifications on Facebook. That way you don't miss anything when Off the Rail goes live Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock Central on our regular time, and anything else we might do. So right now you're looking, like I said, at a live view of the back room at the Black Rose Saloon in Princeton, Illinois, where they got these nice diamond tables set up for the kids to play on. I'm gonna get some numbers here, and in a second I'm gonna kind of wander off for a moment. I'm gonna go over and talk to over in the back corner there. You can kind of see the tournament table as it may be. You can see Jason sitting there. He's taking care of Jason. Peach is running things. He's getting some help from a few people that we'll talk to a little later as well. Don't forget, you can be part of the show. You can text me, 833 TNT Pool. That's 833-868-7665. Or you can message us on Messenger as well. Or hit me up in the chat box. Let me know. I will do my best to respond to you if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. Go ahead and join us in the chat box and say what's up. There are tons of ways to help junior programs out, and we will be telling you a lot about that throughout the show as well. Ways that you can help these juniors realize their dreams a little more. So stay tuned. We've got a bunch more coming. I'm going to take a quick second to show some love, and then I will come back to this view for a minute while I go talk to the directors, and then we'll get into things and start talking to some of the kids and see how things go. Hang tight. I'll be right back.
CBM Construction offers all your construction needs: new builds, remodeling, heating and cooling services, and installation. Give them a call today, 815-716-6727. CBM is licensed, bonded, and insured to provide the ease of mind you're looking for. From start to finish, CBM is professional and friendly as they bring your dreams to life. Bill builds it best. Check them out on Facebook for more pictures of their amazing work. Looking for a getaway retreat? Wanting to live off the grid? We can help you with any of your wants and needs. Custom-built tiny homes for you. Taking orders now. Give us a call and we'd be happy to help you out. 815-716-6727. CBM Construction. 815-716-6727.
All right. Give Bill a call. Bill builds it best. Don't forget, if you want to become a sponsor / advertiser with TNT on Off the Rail and our upcoming, we got some other really cool things coming up as well. Off the Rail gets you some really good coverage throughout the month. Each week we do a show. We can get your message out there. We can make ads work really great for you. We can make them change every week to reflect specials you might have for your customers. And we'll even old school Wayne's World it if you want. We can bring you in live on the show one day and sit and talk to you about what's going on. So get a hold of me, TNT, on Facebook, 833-TNT Pool, budiswiser.net, all kinds of ways. Get a hold of me. Advertising with TNT is not just a business thing. It's a friendship, and I do a lot of stuff for my advertisers. I really appreciate what it helps me do. Helps me get to more tournaments and cover more stuff, and helps me do more things for the players. So I appreciate it. So we're going to be looking at this view today back here in the back of the Black Rose. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk so fast. The Black Rose Saloon. We're looking at these two beautiful diamond tables. And then when we go and sit and talk, there I am. How you guys doing? Bud, right here on the stage, we'll have a couple people over here. Kaylee will be hanging out with us here in the chair, and we'll be bringing up some kids, talk to them one at a time, and a couple of their parents, and we'll do some stuff. So you'll get to get a view of things going on. We're up on the great stage where you see some good live music and entertainment here at the Black Rose in Princeton. So hang tight. The kids are practicing up right now. They've just finishing the bracket, and it looks like they're getting ready to go. I'm going to go over and do some investigative reporting and find out some numbers for you guys on the tournament, and see if I can find my partner in crime, and we will get things going. So I'm going to leave you with this view for right now. Check it out and watch as you go. And like I said, check us out in the comments. Make sure you tell your friends about it. Start a watch party on Facebook. Throw it up on a big screen if you're hanging out at the bar. Tell them, search YouTube on TNT, or search TNT on YouTube, TNT tournaments, and they can put it up there and you can watch it live right there in your venue. So hang tight. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. All right, I made it back over to the table. You might have seen me make it over to the tournament director's table, talking to Mr. Mattingly, who's helping things out today. For those of you who might just be joining us, we are live at Black Rose Saloon in Princeton, Illinois, for a Young Guns tournament. Jason Peach is putting on. Got some numbers here for you. Oh, I lost them. There they go. We're running two different brackets today, one for the beginners kids and one for the established kids. There's 9 beginners today and 5 kids, 5 established kids in that bracket. The beginners are going to be racing straight race to 2, playing 9 ball. And I think they've told me they have just got that bracket is underway. And the established kids will be racing to their handicap, which I mean told us ranges anywhere from 3 to 5. Excuse me. And they'll be playing 8 ball on the winner's side and 9 ball on the loser side. Jason's bringing them together over here. He's getting them going. Looks like we got a match going on the second table. You can see where Jason's over here at this one closest. And it sounds like there's already the first match, and the established kids have started. I believe it might be Carson and BJ. I believe. I'm trying to find some more bracket information. It looks like our first match is getting ready to get started here. Yep, they're looking to toss, so they're getting ready to get started. So we'll find out some more about that. I'm gonna get Kaylee over here pretty soon. We're gonna once they get the brackets going, we find out which kids got some time. We're gonna bring a kid or two up here, and we'll talk to them. We're gonna be hopefully doing some stuff while I'm thinking about it. You guys might have, if you saw it or you didn't, on Wednesday talking on the show, talked a little more about the player highlight things. We're going to be actually talking. Hopefully today we saw one of the great nomination posts over there in the in the Facebook group there. Don't forget to check that out. TNT Off the Rail Show. It's right there. You can see it on the ticker, above the ticker. Check that out on Facebook, the group. You go there and nominate a player, and say it doesn't even have to be just a player. I mean, we're looking to, I'm hoping to highlight some directors and operators and stuff like that, and I've also put out a thing to where I'm looking to do some walkthrough interviews with venues. Because there's a lot. I'm getting a great response to places to come out and do some of our fight nights, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's gonna some of them are going to take some advanced setups, and so don't give me a big question I get is what is my travel radius? My travel radius it extends quite a bit. It just depends on the day and the mood. But I like to go anywhere it's got a pool table that I can stream stuff, because then you guys, unless you've heard me say a million times, and will continue to hear me say, I just really like to highlight the people and places that promote this great sport. So I will go as far as I can get most times. But it does take a little preparing and things like that. So in an effort to help me prepare for that and to kind of shed a light on these things on some of these venues, I'm going to start doing another segment on the show, hopefully, where we do a walkthrough interview with a bar owner or someone from a venue, pool friendly venues, where we can do a little video chat, and you can walk us through your establishment and show us what's going on, tell us about things you got going on in your weeklies or whatever you might be doing in your venue. You can find out more about that at the TNT page or in the TNT Off the Rails show group. Or if you have questions, you can text me or message me through the TNT Facebook page. Text me at that TNT pool number. You can, if you don't want to just talk to me, if you don't want to get on the phone and actually have that kind of interaction, you can text me 833 TNT Pool 833-868-7665. We're live in Princeton, Illinois, Black Rose Saloon. We're watching some action in the juniors, Young Gun Juniors tournament here. Again, for those you might be just joining us, a couple brackets that they're running, an established and a juniors, or an established and a beginners. There's a couple other tables out front. If you're not familiar with the Black Rose, there's a couple tables out front where they've got some more kids. I think they started the beginners bracket out there. On your right here, you're looking at the established bracket. I'm trying to get some information on who's playing on this table right here. You can see. I know the far table is BJ and BJ's getting a little information from his Paul. Carson had a good showing out at state. We talked about that. Kaylee brought us some cool pictures of that. I'm gonna go see if I can grab a picture or something of the bracket, or see if we can find some information on it. I do not believe that it's online anywhere, so I will do my best to see if we can get a picture of it. So Kaylee's. As soon as I can get Kaylee wrapped up, I'm gonna see if I can find myself someone we can talk to for a little bit. I'm gonna take one quick second. I'm gonna wander over here and I'm gonna see if I can find out who's playing at this table right here, so we're not all guessing. I'll be right back. Hang tight. All right. I wandered over there. I found some information. So we got on that. I was right. I know them. It was Carson and BJ on the back table, and then I'm not mistaken. I believe that's an established match about Carson and BJ, and then this one is one of the beginners matches. It's Isaiah and Gracie. So we are mixing them up. So I'm not sure what we got going on up front. I forgot to ask, so I'll go out there and find out in just a minute. As soon as Kaylee gets back, we're gonna sit down and talk to our first junior. Find out how things have been going there. You see if she's over there in the background. She's getting all settled in. All right, hang tight 1 second. All right, we're live here at Black Rose Saloon. Here we go. We're sitting live on the stage. We've got Kaylee. Hi, Kaylee. How you doing?
Hello.
And we got Declan. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Awesome. So you came down to Princeton to play in the Young Guns tournament. We've seen you all over. You've got quite the rap sheet. I like rap sheet better than resume because I kept hearing that go around, but I like that better. I know you just like shooting a ton. What was it about coming out today? Was it more the shooting, or did you want to kind of hang out with some of the people here and kind of help out some of the new kids?
I just wanted to see how the junior side of pool has grown since I've joined it, and I just want to see what I can do. So I decided to come up here and play in this tournament, and I mean, just why not? Had a free weekend, have some fun, play some pool.
How long have you been playing pool?
I've been on a table, not really playing seriously since I was like 4 or 5, but for the past, I want to say 4 years, I've been playing pretty seriously.
And how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. Okay. So what kind of events have you been going to?
I go to some state tournaments with my junior team, and I also go to some of the JIC events,
JIC is
Junior International Championships. And then I play some local tournaments around where I am.
where are you from?
I'm from Peoria.
Peoria area.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Do you play in the adult tournaments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
You're probably beating some of them guys too, huh?
Yeah, it feels good when
Yeah,
you
I
get a win
bet.
against them.
I bet. All right.
Well, he now don't let him fool you. He doesn't just go and play in the JIC. I mean, you're fourth place in the fourth place in the Ohio one,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And what was the? Didn't you? I thought you won one of those stops.
No, I didn't.
You-
Sadly.
I thought you got. Oh, you got real close. I read the wrong one. So you've got. And I'm looking at some of the stuff you've done, and it's like, you're only how old?
I'm 14.
When did you have time to do all of this?
So- yeah, I mean, it's a big hobby for me, and I just decided to make it more than just a hobby and try to go competitive with it.
Do you have
Go ahead.
Do you have any pointers for the beginner kids, like my son that's being very shy today?
You just have to be out there, kind of. Just gotta put yourself out there, put you in the right spots where you can get the right help. Because the community is great. Obviously there's some not so good people in there,
You'll have
but
that.
if you put yourself in the right spots, you're gonna get the right help and you're gonna grow your game.
I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm kind of curious. Do any of these? I mean, man, look at this stuff. Tons of first places. What stands out the most? What out of all the stuff you've done so far, what stands out the most?
um I'd probably have to say the second place in the juniors in Illinois State kind of just stood out. I played really good at that tournament.
That was last year.
Yes.
So how many trophies you got so far?
I have from state tournaments. I have second place black. Didn't get anything for third in Iowa, but I have a lot of trophies from my junior league,
Mhm.
which is in Creve Coeur.
Oh.
Uh,
Is that out of Famous City?
yeah, Famous City Juniors. That's my group.
Okay. How long you been playing with them?
Maybe 2.5 years, 3 years.
They do a in-house league with the other kids.
Yeah, on Sundays, which I'm missing today.
Oh,
But
okay.
hey,
It was worth it though, huh?
yeah.
I mean, there's we think altogether between the two brackets, there's 15 or 16 kids. Do you know a lot of the kids here?
I know a good some. I know everyone in my division, but I don't know a lot of the younger kids.
Think you're gonna take some time in? I know, like right now, I know we're taking up a little bit of your time, but I know you'll have a buy or two. So you think you'll take some time, go over and check out some of that beginner bracket, maybe help some of them kids out a little bit?
Yeah, if you let me do that, I'll go out and help them, show them a couple things, just kind of just watch, see how they do.
Oh, we'll definitely let you. It's whether or not they do or not.
Yeah.
You know how they can be. So let's see. Out of your bracket, besides yourself, who do you think we should look at?
I'd say Carson Hopkins.
Carson. Have you played much against Carson?
I played Carson at Illinois State, and I played a little bit with him just for fun.
How do you want to talk about the state thing? How'd that go against him?
I beat him.
We'll leave it at that. I saw that look in his eye. We'll let it go at that. So what's your favorite discipline? What's your game?
I really like 9-ball. It's just something about it. Just the ability to just put racks together. Just like it's just more of an art form to me.
Love the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
So what you said you started real young. What I mean, and being that young, what was it? Do you remember that made you go, man? I got to start doing this? Because I mean, you said you started playing real young. So I mean, it's got to be hard to remember. But do you? And what was it?
My dad really made me want to get better at the game. And just people up at the main place I played all the time, Racks on the Rocks in Peoria. Just everyone there, they're so nice, and I just saw how big the pool community was, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Do you have a favorite player up there or anywhere?
Up there, probably like a main top player up there.
Yeah.
Probably Abe Shad.
Yeah.
So professional, who's your favorite professional?
I mean, I like watching Shane, Alex Baggy Lion, but I had some time to like talk to Chris Reinhold. I had some time with Justin Bergman.
Wow, where'd you do that at?
Racks on the Rocks.
Mm.
I got to play Feder Gorst, and I think I also played Justin on the 9-foots before they had a match. I believe it was those two. I could be wrong.
How did you do?
We don't want to talk about it.
don't want to talk about that. So after today, what's on your schedule? Anything big coming up? I know they're doing signups for another season of the JIC, but they're not going to be coming anywhere close, are they, this year?
We're gonna be trying to go to one of the Iowa JICs at Big Dogs, I believe, right? And I'm going to.
Sorry.
Yeah, Illinois State. Other than that, I don't really have anything coming up. It's just kind of I see it and I want to go to it, and it's typically in a month's time span. So, yeah.
Now? So, and this is something we could probably ask. Did you? We all know how hard it is to find junior events when they're not big at state like that. I mean, in your experience, I mean, you obviously probably have to go pretty far to find a local thing that'll let you play. Do you obviously find yourself probably more than not being able to play in tournaments? But are you finding events that'll let you play in local regular tournaments? In areas.
Yeah, I can play in a lot of the tournaments around me. Some of them I decide not to because the field is so strong, but sometimes I just go into them, and I get the experience of playing against the better players. And some of them I try to go in and maybe win it. It just depends on the tournament. But for junior tournaments, there's not a lot of junior tournaments in our area. They're trying to get a lot more going, but there's a lot that they do with the juniors up there, I should say.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, Josh is doing a lot in rack. Some guys are all starting to work together, do a lot of really cool things, and that's awesome. You got any cool sponsors you want to tell us about?
Probably Beast Mode Productions with Josh Suits. I'm sponsored by Pool Hall Junkies, clothing sponsor.
Don't worry about it. It's a weird noise that happens. It's part of live internet stuff. I'll figure it out. Keep going.
Our junior program is sponsored by Jacoby. Hustle Harder Clothing. And I mean, I would say that I am sponsored by the Famous City Juniors, which is our junior program up in Creve Coeur, which is where I do most of my stuff at.
How long you been playing in that group?
2.5, 3 years.
And do you know how long it's been around?
I'm not too sure. 5 years.
5 years. If you see, he's turning to his cue cards, aka his dad over there. He's helping him out with some answers. So he's doing the dad thing for the juniors. It's gonna stop at some point. What was the other thing I was gonna? Kaylee, I ran out of questions.
I had one more question. If I wanted lessons, how much do you charge?
I don't charge.
All right.
Good answer, bad answer. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Who's your first matchup? Who are you playing?
I think I'm playing Allie Peach. I could be wrong.
That ought to be
Our
interesting.
girl Allie.
Are they gonna? You know where they're gonna put you?
Not too sure yet.
Well, maybe we'll get to see you. We'll be back here again. We got a camera on a couple of the tables back here in the back room. Declan, we really appreciate you hanging out and talking to us a little bit, and we might even have you come back and talk some more. We might even come and talk to your dad. We're gonna take some time, and we're gonna watch a little bit of the action here on the tables out in front of us. Carson and BJ are playing on that back table. You see right here on the front table. That's your little guy, isn't it?
Yep, that's Zane.
Steve Oder's out there, helping him out there. Declan, thanks so much for coming up on here, and we're definitely going to follow you some more and see what you have in store for us. And you are a strong player, and it makes me very, very proud and very happy for the future of the sport to know that we've got kids like you doing things, and so we look forward to seeing some more from you.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a great day and good luck.
Yep, you too.
Thanks, Declan.
Oh, Kaylee, what do you think?
All right.
This is a strong field today.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So I don't know. I've already heard people picking Carson. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little biased.
Yeah, me too.
In his bracket, he's pretty strong. I'm not sure about. Hopefully, we can talk to some of the other kids from the beginners bracket. We'll send you out here in a minute and we'll go see if we can find some people. But we're gonna take a quick second. I'm gonna show some love, and then we're gonna go back and let you guys sit and watch some of the action on these two tables while Kaylee and I go wrangle up some more children to talk to. Sounds kind of weird when I say it like
does say
that.
that, yeah.
Should probably come up with a better way to do that. So it's TNT's Off the Rails show live from the Black Rose Saloon in Princeton, Illinois. That's my buddy Kaylee, and we'll be back in just a little bit to talk to some more juniors and find out what's going on. For now, hang tight and check this out. If you ever wanted to run a great professionals tournament and just didn't want to do the whole paper thing and didn't want to have to think and just want to push some buttons, check out what TNT's been doing for almost the past 4 years. Amazing software, does all the thinking for you, which in my book is just how you do it. Check it out. InGen. Be right back. Okay. All right. So we're watching a beginners match right here on this main table. It's our very own Kaylee's little man Zane, and I believe that is Jeremiah's child. I can't think of his name right now though. I'm horrible at that. Sorry, Jeremiah. Um, trying to figure out that noise, and I feel bad. Nice shot there. I'm trying to figure out what that noise is, and I apologize. It keeps happening. I'm not sure what it is. As soon as I get it figured out. Oh, I see what it might be. What? There we go. That might have been it. Let's hope that was it. Discombobulated wire. I think I might have had it. That was a nice little shot there to finish that game off. Let's see. Trying to look around here. For those of you who might just be joining us, we're live at the Black Rose Saloon in Princeton, Illinois for a special episode of TNT's Off the Rail. I'm being joined today by Kaylee is helping me out. She is wandering around right now looking for our next interview. And as soon as she's right now, she's doing it super excited, Mom. Oh, sorry. And so it's Bryant. Bryant is playing Zane, and Zane won his first game. He's so excited. And looks like we have our next match coming up. And boy, it is Declan back there. Saw the flip. Declan and Allie Peach gonna battle it out in the established bracket up there. See if we can find out what the race is here in a minute. Allie's a strong shooter. She couple really good showings at a couple state tournaments here recently. Hopefully we can get her up here and talk to her after this match. We were going to catch her during our bye, but her bye, obviously, we were talking to Declan, who had the bye. They're getting explained to her. There was a look at her. She was trying to figure out what match she was doing. The juniors and the parents with the juniors, you guys to understand what I mean. It's not unlike a lot of other sports. When you think about it, the parents and these kids do a lot of traveling, probably even more so than you would. When you stop and think about the amount of time that, when you think about travel ball, softball, baseball, stuff like that. This is right up there, but but you have to remember that sometimes these drives they make to get to these tournaments are because they don't have the opportunities like travel ball does. There aren't tournaments just all over the place for these kids to do. So it's nice to see them get put on like this. And if you are a venue that can support junior programs, by all means, do it and let us know. We'll come out and let people know what you're doing and try to help you promote it any way we can. If it comes out and stream it or come out and just do a little highlight on it, or even just share flyers and help you promote it and get the kids there. Anything we can do to help you do that, we're going to do it. So anybody who's going to help build the junior program is all right in our book. We're definitely going to help them out. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on the YouTube channel if that's where you're watching. Click on that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. And if you're watching on the Facebook page, or even if you're not, you should always do all these things anyhow. Make sure you hit like and follow on the Facebook page. Turn on your live notifications so you don't miss anything. Don't forget, TNT's Off the Rail normally airs every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. Doing everything we can to highlight the people and places that grow and promote our sport. Check us out at TNT Off the Rail Show. You can see right down above the ticker at the bottom of the screen there. You can see it's not clickable, but you can type that, just search that at Facebook, and you can find some stuff. There's Kaylee out there helping Zane getting the bridge, and he's telling her what shot he's going to make. She's going to help him get things all lined up. Oh, he almost got it. So Brian's going to come back to the table there. See Declan at the table without him playing the alley. Remember that kids down there in that bracket, they are playing 8-ball on the winner's side and then 9-ball on the one-loss side, where the beginners are playing 9-ball all the way through, and they're just racing to 2. Dane's on the hill, or Zane, I'm sorry. I don't know why I got Dane. Zane is on the hill. He's up 1-0 in this race, and Allie and Declan just got started. So Zane finally found himself a little comfortable now. He's working around the table pretty well. Feeling pretty good after that first game win and being up 1-0, putting the pressure on Bryant. So let's see how what he can do. Bryant took aim at the 6, had a little trouble with it. Leaves it pretty close. Zane comes up with some confidence. You can see he's having some fun, which I like to see. Let's see. What's Carson wandering up here on the stage? What's up, buddy? So I'm going to take a second. I'm going to leave you guys to these 2 tables. I'm going to wander. You'll probably see me wander through. I'm going to go check on the front tables and see if I can find out what's going on out there and come back with some more information. You guys hang tight. Oh, before I go, actually, I want to remind you guys, don't forget that coming up, where did I do with it? I don't remember where I put it. We'll do it when I come back. Hang tight. Watch this action right now. Bryant and Zane on the first table playing in that beginner's bracket, and Declan and Allie playing on that far table in our established bracket. Hang tight. I'll be right back.
We were.
No, we weren't. No, God, no. Now everybody's wondering about that one. So here we are. We're live at Black Rose Saloon. Me and Kaylee hanging out. We're watching some matches. I'm gonna ask you. You got to be pretty jazzed right now, right?
I am. My son just won his first match.
He looks a lot happier than he did
He
about an
does.
hour ago.
Yep.
That's for sure. That was really fun to see. And it's cool because I was watching them play, and I could, it's neat to see the look in their faces because they're not up there. Just you can tell when the kid's up there just banging balls, or when you could see him actually looking for shots.
Yep.
And that was pretty cool, and that's one of the cool things I like about these junior programs.
We had a pool school over in Sheffield a couple months ago for the league, and somebody asked him where he learned that, and he turned around and said, "My mom taught me." And it was like those proud mom moment,
That is awesome. So another one of our established bracket matches just started out here in front of us. It's Carson and Colton.
This will be a good one.
This ought to be good. These guys they bumped heads at the junior thing at the state at Midwest.
At Midwest, yep. I think Carson won that one.
Yeah. Carson came out on top. So right now on both these tables, we're looking at established matches. The whole Peach family's back here playing.
Our
right
girl Allie, it looks like she's the only girl in the established bracket. So
Seems to be pretty familiar for her.
Yep, I told her at the Midwest, just better get used to it. So
Yeah. I was gonna say you were in a really weird place. Not only are you in a junior division, but you are a girl in a junior division. So
yes.
I mean, you checked all the boxes for hard.
Yep. Hey, look at the bright side. She's got lots of guys to choose from when she's old enough to, Sorry, Jason.
Not that we condone that. Not that we condone that at all. But no, she looks like she's doing pretty good. I've already seen a couple looks on Declan's face where she's obviously made him think a little more than he was wanting to in a pool match.
It's so cool to watch them shoot. As like at the Midwest, there was about my son's height, but just banking balls, and so good. This young.
It's like I said, I like watching watch them play and watch them the way they look at things. You kind of makes you go, oh man, what am I been doing when I've been playing?
Yeah, well, like Declan, like he said, I also have been playing since I was about 4, since I could see over the table, but there was not these opportunities when I was a kid. So I know, like Josh Suits and all of them, they grew up in the pool world where they had these events and different types of opportunities, and we never had that around here. So I'm really excited for them.
I'm really hoping that we're going to be doing more stuff like this and doing more and talking about more stuff like this because we can't say it enough, and I know people probably get sick of hearing it, but this really is the future of our sport. I mean, without these kids coming into it and getting the love that we have for it, it's what are they going to do when we're gone? There's not going to be a game if we don't get these kids into it and give them more opportunities. So
a lot of the older guys are retiring from league and pool and.
Yeah, so then these kids, they need not only places to play, but they need places to, places and people to learn it from. And we have to sustain our sport, and this is how we do it.
I tell you, they have heart too. I was just watching Carson at the Midwest, and he was playing in the adult division with his dad, and all those guys from your area, and just to see the pressure put on them, it's unbelievable how they come through it. And a lot of us adults don't even get put in that situation a lot.
And these kids, I used to, a lot of us are really hard on ourselves in our games every day. We beat ourselves up all the time. We get really angry about things like that. But these kids, I mean, some of them do too, but a lot of these kids take it way more. I mean, a lot more personal because it's they're striving to be the best at it, and it's awesome to see all of them have that kind of drive for it.
Oh yes, they always say that the pool game is always just against yourself, no one else. So don't beat yourself up too much.
Right, that was a nice bank shot there by Colton. Made it look kind of easy.
There's Allie back there. I don't know if this is a first game or.
I walked away for a second. I kind of lost track, so I'm not real. Oh, did she get?
They're playing 8-ball back there.
Declan just called for somebody to watch for a hit here. I think is she trying to Mike Madden